Mangled by the Machine is the third album to be released by tech stoner rock and roll band Ape Machine. It is a long genre title that is fitting for this type of band, if not the only band to ever be placed in this genre. The music would be fitting for a stoner's hangout, let's put it like that. However, the band uses a variety of technical techniques with odd time signatures, constant changes to the sound of the song, and the technical riffing of the guitar. They do this whilst keeping true to the 70s rock and roll heritage, taking influence from bands such as Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath. They even use old analog techniques to record their albums. Their latest album, Mangled by the Machine, is no different. The album analog recording, as you can imagine, results in an album that does not sound overly produced. It gives an album a much rougher sound which captures the intended 70s rock and roll style quite well. The band also does a good job of recapturing the sound of 70s Black Sabbath with a mix of Led Zeppelin, especially in the lead singer. They modernise their sound through the use of odd time signatures and guitar riffing. Oh god, the guitar riffing. It is a main drive for every song, constantly in your face and constantly changing, well, pretty much everything. Rhythm, tempo, the beat, the way it sounds, literally everything. The guitarist puts the 70s stoner rock into overdrive. The rest of the band is left with the resulting fumes to add great content of their own. This leads to each song sounding amazing. They really capture the essence of the 70s stoner rock style. However, those who like to listen to songs with an analytical head will really appreciate what the band is trying to do. Now, appealing to both an audience who like to listen with their heart and their head is no easy task. This band achieves this result time and time again with each song. But do these songs work together to give you a coherent album that takes you on a journey? With regret, I have to say, in my opinion, that it is a no. Each song is amazing, don't get me wrong, but when listened back to back, they all follow the same format. Odd time signatures, which leads to a strong Ozzy Osbourne styled singing, which leads to a guitar solo, which leads to a possibly more strong Ozzy Osbourne styled singing, which leads to a guitar solo, which leads to the next song. What really does not help this album is the band choosing to link each song. The album then sounds like one massive song split up into mini songs. This works brilliantly with an album like Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon or Dream Theater's 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence, because each song is very distinct from one another. When you have songs which sound similar to each other, such as the songs on Mangled by the Machine, it gets very repetitive very quickly. Having a definitive beginning and a definitive end to each song would have been the right choice for this album. This is a real shame because this band has a lot to offer, it's just they haven't offered it in the right way in my opinion. And this is all thanks to the way this album was produced and mixed. If you enjoy Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin and general 70s rock, check the album out. You will enjoy the modern take on the old style. For everyone else, check out the singles but be wary of a full album purchase.